begin. I think this is a level 100. We are all fresh students, right?
Good evening.
I don't know if do we have some of the top up students here?
So I think your voice is low now.
Oh. Is it okay now? Is it okay
Yes,
now?
yes, it's okay now.
Yeah, yes, sir, it's okay now.
Okay, thank you very much. So in case my voice drops, you can just alert me so that I can just match with my voice. Okay. Do you have any of the top up students here? Because I know you people are level 100. Okay, we have top up level 200, level 300. What's our top up level 200? Do you have top up level 200 too? Okay, good. So I think we can begin. We have more than half of the class, so we can start. My name is Justice Kui, and I work with Center for Online Learning and Teaching. In short, we call it COTE. So when you come, if you have issue, you can say if it's our department related, you can just say you have issue concerning the COTE platform, or you want to be directed to the COTE department. So it stands for Center for Online Learning and Teaching. So we are in charge of managing the online learning platform that you'll be using throughout your program. So for the diploma people, you'll be doing 2 years, degree 3 years, a degree 4 years. The top ups, if you are in 2 years, level 200, you have 3 years. Those who are in 300 have 2 years. And because you people are at distance, you'll be using the platform very, very heavily. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So this training is very, very, very important so that you understand how to use the platform very, very well. Your lecture notes will be there. You have to do assignments through that platform. You have to do discussions, you have to do a lot of things. But for the level 100s, I'll be meeting you in class. I think you've received your timetable, right? Level 100.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so if you see your timetable,
Yes, sir.
you notice that you have digital study skills, which my name is there. So I'll be having a section with you. I'll be having a whole semester with you where I'm going to take you through. I'll introduce you to other digital softwares and things that can help you go through the program successfully. Because we know you are at the distance and some of you, your technology is not up there. So we have to make sure we help you bridge that gap so that you not feel left out. So you not feel like because you are at distance, those who are on face-to-face are enjoying better than or are having more advantage than you. So I'll be having a whole semester with you. Digital study skills. It's not scoring, but you have to take it serious. When I meet you in class, and we can handle that one. So certain things that probably I may not be able to capture here, because this one we are just doing 2 years. I just have to introduce to the platform so that you find your way around it, because you'll be meeting some lecturers before you meet me. And some of them, when you meet them, they may be using the platform. So if I don't introduce you, you don't know what to do. That's why this training is very important. But when we meet in class, we can just come back, relax, and take it one step at a time. So that certain things you don't understand, I can relax and explain it to you. Those of you who are doing the top ups too, I don't know how your timetable is structured. But in case maybe sometimes you have time and you can join the digital studies class, I'll be very happy you join, because this courses, the digital studies is for level 100. But since you are joining as a top up, which means you will not get a chance to do it because you jumped that step. So if you have chance and you can join some of the class, you can join. Or if later you can't join and you can contact me, I can give you the recorded videos so that at your leisure time you can just watch the videos so that you catch up. I hope the top up students, you understand. Are you okay? The top up students.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
All right. So
how do you contact him?
Oh, don't worry. Before we finish, you contact. I'll let you. I'll see how you can contact me. Don't worry.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
So let's start. I want to on my camera. I just on my camera so that you can see me. So that's me. I hope you can see me. So that's me. I think during the face-to-face section, you meet me in class too, so it's not a problem. So let me off my camera so that we can save the bandwidth. If you're on the line and your camera is also on, I'll be very happy if you can off it so that I can save the bandwidth. Okay. There'll be time for us to meet face-to-face. All right. So let me share my screen. This session is going to be practical, okay? It's going to be practical, but I'll do my best to bridge the practical with theories. I've opened a lot of things, so I want to open my slide so that I can share my screen. Kindly give me a few minutes. All right. Is my screen visible? Can you share my screen? Can you see my screen? Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please, we can see.
Okay. Okay, good. So as I said, this session is going to be practical. I'll try my possible best to do 2 hours. Because I don't want to take your time. Today is Sunday. Some of you have to rest and prepare for tomorrow. Okay. So it's going to be practical. So we'll be switching back and forth. We'll do small slides. Then we switch back to the practical aspects. And I'll urge you all to get involved in the practical aspects. So if you have a laptop with you, let it be there. If you are using your phone, you are joining on your phone. Be able to find a way to switch, open your browser so that you can do it practically. Okay. So as I said earlier, my name is Justice Ni Aitikwe, and I'm your facilitator for this section. I work with Center for Online Learning. I've been in that department for more than 9 years, almost 10 years, and I'm currently the instructional technologist. Gabriel, your hand is up. Gabriel.
Yes, sir. Since it's going to be practical, some of us, we still haven't received the login details.
Yeah, so that's why we are here. So don't worry.
Okay.
No one has
Okay,
received here, so don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
All right. So I'm currently the instructional technologist. I have a team, but distance learning students, we have a team that is going to attend to you when you have issues. So I'm sure an email has been circulated to you people when you have issues, you should contact Fafali. Have any of you received any message like that? If no, no problem. But we have a staff in the office called Miss Fafali, who has been assigned to distance learning students. So when you have issues on the LMS, not everything in general, the learning management system, she's the first person you can contact. Even though my number is there, you can also contact me. Okay, so if you contact me and I'm less busy, I'll attend to it. If I'm busy, I'll push it to her, then she can attempt resolve that issue for you. Okay, so that one is not an issue. So let's go through the slide for today. So we'll be going through the GCT learning management system. So learning management system in short is LMS. So when you hear LMS, it's the same thing. So I'll be using the word learning management system and LMS interchangeably. It's the same thing. So we are going to look at the overview of the university learning management system. That is going to be your Bible, what you have to attend to on regular basis. Okay, then how to log in, then how to navigate around it, what to do when you're on that page, how to access your various courses that you'll be doing for the semester, how to access your learning materials, how to contribute to forums, join group chats on the platform, how to do normal submission. We will not tackle anything today. Your Eternity, you will not need it like that. I think only one of you 2 lectures may give you 10 assignments. But you only need it maybe when you're about to complete level 400, when you are supposed to submit your final project work through Eternity. So I'll hold on Eternity for now, because Eternity can take like 40 minutes or 1 hour to address, and we don't have much time. So maybe when we meet in class during the digital study skills, then I'll introduce you to Eternity. And then that one we have more time, then we can relax and understand it perfectly. Okay. Then online quizzes, then help and support. So these are the things we are going to you do in this short time. Okay. I'll try and move very fast, but as I said, the session is being recorded. So you'll still get the recording. So in case maybe you miss certain things, when the recording is sent to you guys, you can always go back and rewatch it. Okay. All right. So before we begin, I just want you to listen to this short video. This is just a recap of what we are supposed to do. It's talking about the learning management. So let's keep quiet for like 5 minutes. Let's watch this video. All right.
Hey everyone, and a huge welcome to Ghana Communication Technology University. In this explainer, we're going to get you completely comfortable with the one tool that's at the heart of everything you'll do here, the GCTU Learning Management System, or LMS for short. Seriously, think of this as your digital key to unlocking your success at uni. And look, the university isn't kidding when they call it an essential part of your academic journey. It's so much more than just a website. This is your digital campus. It doesn't matter if your classes are online or face-to-face, this is going to be your central hub for, well, everything. So what exactly is it? Well, we already called it your digital key, and that's the perfect way to think about it. It's how you'll get into your courses, how you'll connect with your professors and classmates, and most importantly, how you'll stay on track to crush those academic goals you've set for yourself. So here's our game plan for this little tour. First, we'll give you a proper welcome to your digital campus. Then we'll check out your dashboard. That's your home base. After that, we'll dive into your courses, talk about the big stuff like assignments and grades, and wrap up with some awesome tools to help you stay organized. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1. Welcome to your digital campus. The whole idea here is to get you started with total confidence, right from day one. And here's the best part. You do not need to be a tech guru to use this. Seriously, even if you've never touched an online learning system in your life, you're going to be just fine. The whole thing is designed to be super intuitive, and everything is laid out in really simple, practical terms. Okay, now that you know you can totally handle this, let's check out your command center. This brings us to Section 2, your dashboard. Just think of it as your personal home base for all your studies. Getting logged in is as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just head over to the LMS portal, pop in your student login details, and boom, you land on your personal dashboard. This is your mission control, giving you a quick at-a-glance view of all your courses and any important updates. So once you get the hang of the dashboard, it's time to explore where all the action happens. For Section 3, we're going inside your courses to see where all your learning materials live. Right, so when you click into any one of your courses, you'll see that your instructor has laid out everything you need. We're talking lecture notes, videos, extra resources, and this is a big one, the discussion forums. And let's talk about those forums for a second. They are so much more than just a place to post an assignment. This is your spot to share your ideas, to ask those questions you might be too shy to ask in class, and to really connect with your classmates and your professors. It's all about collaboration. Okay, let's get down to business. Section 4 is all about assignments, quizzes, and grades. This is the nitty-gritty of how you'll hand in your work and see how you're doing all semester long. I mean, this is a question on every student's mind, right? How do I actually submit my stuff online? And where do I go to see my grades and find out what my instructor thought? Let's break it down. Honestly, submitting an assignment couldn't be easier. You'll see a link for it right on your course page. You just click that, upload your file from your computer, and hit that submit button. That's it. Your work is sent straight to your instructor. Simple. Now, you're probably going to hear the name Turnitin thrown around. It's a really important tool that's built right into the LMS. Its main job is to check for plagiarism, which helps everyone maintain academic integrity. But it's also a fantastic learning tool for you, helping you get better at citations and writing. At the end of the day, the LMS puts you in control of your own progress. You can take online quizzes, see your grades as soon as they're up, and, this is key, read the detailed feedback from your instructors to understand exactly where you can improve. All right, for our final section, let's talk about staying organized and connected. The LMS has some powerful tools built right in that are designed to make your student life way, way easier. So here are your 3 secret weapons for staying on top of things. You've got messaging, so you can contact your instructors or classmates directly. You've got the calendar, which is your best friend for making sure you never miss a deadline. And you have announcements for getting those important class updates right away. And here's a little pro tip for you. Take a few minutes to go into your settings and customize your notifications. You can have the system email or ping you with deadline reminders and new announcements. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. It helps you stay in the loop without even trying. When you really think about it, every single feature we've just talked about, from the easy assignment uploads to the calendar reminders, is all there for one reason: to handle the logistics for you so you can focus on what actually matters, your learning. And this final message from the university really says it all. This whole system was built to support you and to help you have a truly rewarding learning experience here at GCTU. So there you have it. You've got the full tour of your digital campus and a look at all the tools you need to succeed. Your courses are waiting, your professors are ready, your journey is officially starting. So the only real question left is, are you ready to dive in?
All right. So the
Hey everyone.
video said it all. The video said it all, but we are now going to go into the details and see how we can log in and do other things the video spoke about practically. Okay. So the LMS itself is the heart for distance education. That's what the video made you underware, that you really need the LMS to succeed because you are far from campus. Most of you are in different parts of the country. I won't be surprised with how we have students who are not even in the country at the moment. And you will need such platform to help you connect with your lecturers. So you need that platform to help you connect with your lecturers. Okay. So the LMS itself, I can hear some feedback. Please, can you mute yourself? Kingsley. Okay. All right. So the LMS is going to be a central hub where all your resources will be dumped or put or placed. So all your lecturers will be putting their materials there, being slide, being books, being videos, being audios. So you get everything at just one destination. All that you need to do is to log in, go to the right course, then get or download the things you need to have on that platform. Then also the LMS also serves as a platform where you can have collaboration between you and your peers. So some lecturers can even do a peer review assignment whereby you end up marking your colleagues' work. That's the same way you can have group discussions, you can have forum contributions and other stuff. So all those things can be done on the platform. Then you also have a one point where you can have seamless submission. So at one point, in case you have an assignment, instead of you going to look for your lecturer's email, sending the work to your lecturer's email, you can always come to the platform, submit your work there, and it goes straight to your lecturer. Then we have the progress tracking where you can track activities on the platform. So you can track whether you've done this assignment. If there are a lot of assignments, you can track the assignments you've done, those that you've not done. You can track the materials you've downloaded, those that you've not downloaded. So the LMS will help you track those things, because sometimes the materials you see on the platform are being updated by the lecturer. You can come to a platform, you may have two materials. Later, the lecturer will be adding up because you have a one semester. It's not just a day course you are doing, it's a semester course. So the lecturer will keep on updating the platform for that semester. So the only way you can know that there is something new on the platform is when you track things on the platform. That's when you know that I've downloaded this, I haven't downloaded this. I hope you all get me. So that's what the LMS is going to help you accomplish. Now, how do you log into the LMS? So to log into the LMS, you need to visit the LMS website, which I have on the screen. That is lms.gctu.edu.gh. So let me put the link there, lms.gctu.edu.gh. So I've shared it in the chat box. So let me just share it again. So that's the link to the learning platform, learning management system. Okay. So click on it and that takes you to the browser. So you open any browser of your choice. When you click on it, automatically it can pop up your default browser. or you can open any browser of your choice. Then you copy the link and you paste it there. So let me just open any of my browser. Let me use Brave. Okay, so let me use this browser. Okay, let me use this browser. So I copy the link and I paste it there. And that takes me to the learning management system platform. So let it load. Wow. Slow internet. Okay. All right. So I think I'm having slow internet, but let's give it a few minutes. How many of you have been able to, your page has loaded? How many of you? How many of you are on the page? If you're on the page, kindly type 1 LMC. Kindly type 1. Okay, I think my page is loading very slow. My machine has been on for like 4 days. I haven't restarted it. I think that's why. Okay. So let me switch to the slide. I think we'll come back. Okay, so when you come to the platform, for you to log in, you look at the right top corner. You see a login icon, which is there. At the right top corner, you see a login icon, which is there. I wish I could change the browser. Let me. Okay, so let me use the slide. I think I'll go back to the platform. So when you click on it, you'll be directed to a login page just like this, but we've changed the interface of the platform. That's why I wanted to, this used to be the old interface, but we just did a little work. We changed the little interface, but you see a login section at the right side of the page. So the login will come with these 2 text boxes. First one asking of username or email. Then the second box is asking of password. So for username is your student ID, which I know all of you have. So for username, you enter your student ID. In case you want to go in with the email option, then you use your student email, not your personal email. So just keep that in mind. Either you use your student ID as username or your student email for the first text box. Now for password, every student have this password as a temporal password for every student. So this, you see there's a password here that they've written capital PA55 at GCTU. You see it on the page written in red. So that is the temporal password for everyone. So we have it here. Your username is your student ID. Then you copy the password that has been written on that page here. Then you paste it there. Okay, so I think my interface is slow. It's still running slow. So as I said, we have the interface has changed a little. We have a few slide bar at the top. Then we have the about GCT LMS. Then one thing I want you to also notice that we've created a short video on how to log in here. So in case you missed something, you can always come and play the video here. How to log in into GCT LMS, how to reset the password. Okay, so the steps are here. You can follow the steps. Then we have a site announcement here on the page. The site announcement, what we do is we always populate it with relevant information. What we notice is that students only visit the university website when they're about applying for their program. When they're about applying, that's when they go to the university website to search the programs that the school run, the fees and other stuffs. After they get admitted into the school, they don't visit the school website again. But sometimes a lot of information are posted on the university website that is related to students. Sometimes it can be scholarship, sometimes it can be travel, maybe exchange programs where you can travel to Canada for like a month. There are lots of opportunities that it is being always posted on the university website, but students don't go there, so they are not aware. So what we've decided is that every week we visit the university website, we look for information or announcements or upcoming events that we think is student oriented. Then we put it on the site announcement page on the platform, because we know students always will visit the platform because of they either have to go there to submit an assignment, they either have to go there to download the material or watch a video or something. So we know that as for the LMS, students always visit the LMS. So we do our best to go to the university website and populate or download or recopy some of the information there, the announcements pages, and we put it here for students to get access or know what is happening. So we advise students that anytime you come to the platform, before you log in, just spend like 30 seconds, go through the announcements and see if there is something there that interests you. I hope you are all following. If it's something that you think you are interested, you can do follow up on it. So that's for the site announcement. But I was talking about the login page where you can click on the login. I think the site is okay. So that's it. We have your username and password. Then we have what? The temporal password I spoke about here. So what you do is you copy the temporal password. You copy. Okay. If you are copying, just be sure that you start copying from the P and you end at the U. Sometimes because you are in a hurry, you may end up copying a space before the P, or you may start from the P and end after the U, you end up adding another empty space to it. And as soon as you do that, you change the password. It's no longer the temporal password. So make sure when you are copying, you make sure you start from the P to the U, then you can copy that password. And the username column, you enter your student ID, as I said earlier. So I created an account. My username is demo. I put it there. Then I'll enter because I've copied the password, I'll just go and paste it here. Then you click on what? Login. Okay. So you'll be directed to a page like this to change the password to your own password. Now on this page, the first text box is asking of current password. So at this moment, the password the system knows is the temporal password we copied. So you go ahead and repaste the temporal password here again. Then you now have the chance to set any password of your choice. But just keep in mind that in setting of the password, you must satisfy this condition. The condition says that your password must have at least 5 characters. That's the only condition. So it can be only numbers, it can be all symbols, it can be only all small letters. As far as it is 5 characters or more, the system will accept it. You can't use a password like Kofi because Kofi is 4 characters. You can do Kwame, the system will pick. You can do students, the student will pick. You can even do your index number because it's more than 5 characters. It's more than 4 characters. The system will accept it. Okay, so that's for the new password. So let me go ahead and set my new password. And I'll urge you all to also do it right now so that we know we are on the same page. So all of you should log in and set your password. So after you set, you get your password has been changed. Then if it's your own machine, you can save it. Okay, if you don't want to save it, fine. If it's your own machine, you can save it. So I will not save it. Then I click on continue. Okay. So that is it for password change. So how many of you have been able to change your password? If you've been able to do that, kindly type 0 in the message box. Let me see how many of you have been able to do that. Kindly type 0. Okay, I can see a number of 0. That's good. That's good. I think this class is very, you people are very serious because the number of calls I've been getting from you. All right, good. So this takes you, after you log in successfully, you are now on the dashboard of the platform. So this takes me to the next part of the slide. So let's move fast. So the dashboard. What is the dashboard? I like calling names a lot. So let me go through the chat. Anybody I see, I'll call you. Let me start with ladies. Any lady I see. Hey, I can't see any lady. Any lady to volunteer to read what is on the screen? I have to be sure you guys are here. Any lady before I call name?
Okay.
Rebecca, thanks. You can go ahead, please.
Okay. The dashboard is a personalized homepage that centralizes key information for users, displaying an overview of enrolled courses categorized by progress, upcoming deadlines, and events. It includes features like a timeline for tasks, quick navigation to grades, calendar and private files, and customizable widgets such as announcements and notification. The dashboard streamlines access to essential resources, helping users stay organized and informed about their coursework.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's the dashboard. So those of you, if you've been able to log in, at the top here, we have what? We have home, dashboard, my courses, and the rest. If you're using a mobile phone, you are going to see a view like this. Okay. So for mobile phones, let me close the page. Okay. So this is a mobile phone view. You will not see the menus at the top, but you are going to see these 3 lines at the right top, left top corner. So you click on it and you see the menus over here. So all of us should click and go to the dashboard, whether you're using a mobile phone, a tablet, or a computer. So let's all move to the dashboard. Okay. So let's all go to the dashboard. I don't know why. Okay. So this is the dashboard. All right. So my page is moving a little slow, but don't worry. So on the dashboard, we have latest badges. This has been customized. Okay. So we have latest badges. And the latest badges is attached to certain activities you do on the platform. Okay. So you can have a site-wide badge, you can have a course badge. Those of us who will be doing the study skills, that's when we will talk more about the badges and the importance of the badges. Okay. So you have it here. If yours is empty, no worry. As soon as you start using the platform, some of the badges will start coming there. Okay. Then we have the next session. We have what? Start courses. The start courses is empty, and I'm sure yours is also empty, right? So I'm going to show you how you can populate the start courses. And what the start courses does is, when it's just like how you favorite some of your contact lists, or you favorite some of your chats in your WhatsApp group. You know, you can favorite some chats so that when you are deleting certain things, those things stays. That's the same way you can favorite or start some of your courses on the platform. So if you have like 8 courses on the platform and you think there's one course that is your favorite, you can start them there so that all the time you come to start courses, they are there. You can easily access it. And it will become helpful when you start. For now, because you are new, your platform is clean. But as soon as you start migrating, you go to second semester, you come to level 2, and you notice that what we are supposed to do from our end is, we are supposed to, at every semester, enroll you into your semester courses, then take you out from the previous semester courses. That's what we do. So sometimes that process delays in terms of enrollment and unenrollment, because we have to hide the previous courses. Maybe let's say you move to second semester, and department have to hide you from your first semester courses, then now enroll you onto your second semester courses. And it takes time, because we are doing it for undergraduate, we are doing it for masters, we are doing it for the mainstream, the PhD. So sometimes hiding takes time. So what we do is, instead of we hiding, we rather focus on enrolling you people to your second semester courses, so that you can get your materials and proceed. Then along the semester, when we are done with everybody enrollment, they will now come back and start hiding all the previous semester's materials or courses on your dashboard. I hope you understand. So if you get to a time, you start having a lot of courses on your platform, you are going to have your first semester courses, even though you are done with your first semester and your second semester, then your second semester courses will come and hard. Then there will be a lot on your dashboard. So you can just go through and start, the courses you are doing for that semester. Then you can start those courses so that those courses will be filtered from the lot so that you can just focus on them. Later, when you notice that all the old courses has been taken off from the system, then you can unstart them. Then you come back to a clean dashboard. I hope you are getting me. So that's how you do the star. But I'll show you how to do the star later when we move ahead. Then the dashboard also display timeline. So when we say timeline timeline displays when you have any activity on the platform that is time bound. So an activity like an assignment where there is a deadline, or you have a quiz when there is a deadline. Those things will come to the timeline just to let you know that there is an activity you need to do and the deadline will be there. So you see the timeline, you can filter the timeline by the next 7 days. By default, it is at the next 30 days. That's by default. But you can do it next 7 days, next 3 months, next 6 months. And you can also move it to overdue and even all timeline. If there are a lot of assignments, okay, then you can show all of them. Then you can also sort it by dates and by courses. So on the dashboard, what the dashboard does is, dashboard is a centralized hub for all your courses. That's why we call it the dashboard. So if you have 8 courses, you are doing 8 courses, and there is 2 assignments in each of the courses, the dashboard is going to be populated with 16 timelines relating to all the courses. I hope you get it. So that's how the timeline works. But we can create a timeline in a course. When you create a timeline in a course, it is only going to record the deadlines for assignments or activities related to only that course. But when you put it on the dashboard, it's for every courses that you've been enrolled in. So that's the difference. And when we move further, you understand. Then we have recent access courses. Yours too will be empty, but as soon as you start using the platform, it will be populated. So what this does is, the last course that you are in before you log out, it will be captured there, so that when you come back to the platform, you know where you ended, and if you want to go back to that course, you know that this was the last course I was in. You can easily go to that course and continue from wherever you left off. So that's the importance of the recent access courses. Now, when you look at the right side of the dashboard, you can see this. There is this if it's less than, I think I won't see it. I think I have to change the color to red. Yeah. But if you are using a mobile phone, it will be somewhere down here. It will show somewhere down here. It's the same thing. So what you do is you can click on it, and that one will open the sidebar. The sidebar also have other stuffs. So the dashboard, the things here can also be populated at the content page here, but sometimes you have to make it clean. So you put certain things at the sidebar, then you put certain things at the content page. So this the sidebar. So the sidebar have upcoming events. Upcoming events also works just like the timeline. So you can see the timeline has picked the assignment, but it's not picking the quizzes. But for upcoming events has picked the quiz. Okay, which the deadline is tomorrow. Okay, so the upcoming event also gives you time-bound things you need to do before the deadlines elapse. Okay, then we have latest announcement. Latest announcement is just for the announcement page, as I spoke about. An announcement page we put on the platform. You can also see it here. Then we have recent access items. So recent access items, the difference between the recently accessed items and the recently accessed courses. This one just deals with the course in the whole, but this one deals with what you accessed within the course. Okay, so what you accessed. So when you went through the course, the last thing you accessed, was it an assignment? Was it a chat? Was it a video? Was it a forum? So this one will keep track of the last thing you accessed within the course. Okay, so if you visit course 1 and you access something, then you jump to course 2 and you access another, you jump to course 3 and you access another something. The recent access items here may be leading to different courses. It's not necessary that they are all from the same course. Because if you go to course 1 and you click something 1, and you jump to course 2, something 1, you jump to so the first one will be what you did in course 1. Then the second one will be what you clicked on in course 2, and what you did in course 3. I hope you understand. So that's how the recent access items works. Then we have online users, and this is for you to see who is online at the moment. And this is a site-wide online users. So at the moment, we have 106 online users on the platform. It's not necessary that the person belongs to your class or not. If you see online users on the dashboard, it's picking everybody on the system. The person can be a lecturer, the person can be a regular undergraduate student, the person can be a PhD student, the person can be a professor. Everyone, as long as the person is on the platform at that moment, then the person will show you. So if you don't want any of your colleagues or to see you, then you can what? You have the option to, where is my name? Hey, I can't see myself. Oh. I can't see myself. Okay, this is me. So you can see I have, there's an eye attached to me. I've turned it off. If you turn it off, no one will see you in the dashboard. If you turn it on, they become visible for everyone. So if you don't want anyone to see you in the dashboard, you can go and turn yours off so that when you log in, no one will see you that you are on the platform. But with administrators, we can still see you. Just keep that in mind. But users, normal users will not see you if you turn it off. And you have the chance to send messages, direct messages to anyone on the platform by just typing the message icon. Then you can send a message to that particular person. Okay, you can send a message to that particular person. So later you can play around with this. You can even add someone as a contact in your. Then you can block a user and the rest. So if that person is your friend, you can add that person to your contacts on the platform. You can mute the person. You can block that person. You can delete conversation and then other stuff. So there are a lot of things you can do over here. Okay. So that's for the dashboard. Any question on dashboard before I move ahead? Any question? Any question? Okay, if there's no question, I think we move to the next one that talks about, so this is an overview of the dashboard, my courses. So let me read this one so that we move a little fast. So we have my courses. The courses page provide an organized view of all the courses a user is enrolled in, typically categorized into sections such as in progress, future, and past. Each course title displays essential information like the course title, progress tracking, key dates, and access to course materials. User can search for specific courses, filter by category, or sort them based on criteria like course start date. The page serves as a hub for quickly navigation to individual course and the associated content, assignment, and forums. So that is for course. So when you come to we are still at the menu. So we've done dashboard. Now the next menu is my courses. So that is what we are talking about here. So let's all click on my courses, and that takes you to the my courses page. Okay. So the my courses, what the my courses does is it shows all courses you've been enrolled in. So how many courses are you seeing? How many courses are you seeing? I think we are not done with your enrollment, but we've done some of the enrollment. How many courses are you seeing?
Only one.
You are only seeing only one. 0, 0. Okay. Someone is saying 4.
7.
Someone is saying 7. Good. So we started, someone is saying 1. Okay. So we started with the enrollment this weekend. Before you begin your lecture next weekend, all your courses will be there. Okay. So if you are saying 7, then I think which means your class enrollment has been done. Those that are saying 1, I'm sure by tomorrow, all the lectures, all the enrollments will be done by tomorrow. And then because today is Sunday, we are working, we've just still relaxed more. Okay. So if you are seeing 1, then I guess you are seeing introduction to GCT learning management system, right?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, all right. So if you are seeing one, that will be the only thing you see. And that one is just for this training purpose. So after that, your actual courses will be mounted. So from tomorrow going, you check the platform and you see that all your courses will be there. Some of the courses
I can't see any.
you can't see any.
Yes, mine is 7.
Yes, sir.
You can't see any. But if you're able to log in.
Yes, please.
What program are you offering, please? What program are you offering, please? Hello? Hello?
Please, sir. My one is 0.
Okay, I also have the same issue.
You two
I
can
also
see.
HRM. HRM, sir.
Oh, okay.
Can't see any. Oh wow, that's really.
Yeah, me
Mine is
too.
7.
I can't see anything. It's just the introduction to GCTU learning management.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what you see for now. So as I'm saying,
Oh, okay.
we started mounting the courses this weekend. So if you can't see any of your courses, don't worry. By end of tomorrow, all your courses will show.
Okay, thank you.
So tomorrow when you go to the office, the team is going to prioritize and finish all the enrollment for undergraduate distance learning before your lectures begins on Saturday. Okay. All right. So if you don't see anything, don't worry, you still see the introduction to GCT LMS, and that is for this training purpose. So that at least you can play around with the platform. But from tomorrow, all your other courses will be mounted. And some of the courses will come with content, some will come without content. But don't be worried, because sometimes when students log in and they don't see anything, then they are worried. Don't be worried. The lectures will populate it. Sometimes the contents are there, but the lectures hide it from your view. Then later when lecture begins, then they make it visible. We have some lecturers that can make all their content visible for you for the semester, from starting to end. Everything that you'll be covered, the lecturer will make it available for you from the beginning. We have some lecturers who wants to release it on weekly basis. I hope you are following. So every week they make the material available. The next week they make material available. So don't be worried if some of your course page have materials and some don't have. Before lectures begins, the lectures will make them available. They may be there, but it's just hidden. I hope you're okay with that, the explanation. So that you don't come and disturb me that you don't see anything on your platform.
Yes.
Are we okay with that?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
So this is my course interface. So my course interface, it's supposed to show all your courses you've been enrolled in. Now, when you decide to filter, you can show all the courses in progress, future, past. Now, in future, sometimes, let's assume you are about to finish your semester, first semester, then the ICD department supply us with your next semester courses already with the timetable allocations. Sometimes it comes even early, it comes even whilst you are still in your first semester. What we do is we can populate it. We will not wait for the semester to end, we'll start populating it, but we will set the start date to the course to the date when you start the second semester. So when we do that way, then those courses will appear in what? Future courses. But when you put for all will come. I advise students to always put for all courses. Okay. Then you can search the course name in case you have a lot of courses here. You can search. Then you can sort by name or by the last access. We've seen this one already. Then we have this one, the view. This is the best view I prefer. But depending on you, you can change the view of how the courses display on your platform. So if you're using a mobile phone, maybe another view will be better. So let's switch the views and let's see. So this one is the card view. Now, when I click on it and I can put it on a list, the views will change to a list view. So this is the list view. If you're using a mobile phone, sometimes the list view becomes better. Okay. So this is the list view. Then you can change it to what? Summary view. And it changes this way. So depending on what, this one is customizable to you. What you show, what you do on your platform is what you see. That doesn't mean when you change yours, everybody will also see the same. No. So you should look for the view which you think is okay for you. Then you can put it at that view. But I prefer the card view. So I'll put it back to the card view. Okay. Now, when you pick one of the course, let's say one of this course. Okay, let me pick this course, digital innovation. You can see we have what? Three dots here. When you click on the 3 dots, that's when you can start the course. So if you want to start a course, so let's say I want to start this course, I click on start this course, and you notice that there's a star has appeared by the title. And if I start the course, if I go back to the dashboard, you notice that now the start course has been added. There's one course there, but previously there was nothing there. I hope you all remember. There was nothing there. So if I want to unstart, I'll come back to my courses again. Then I'll come back to the same course. I click on the 3 dots. Then I click on what? Unstart. And that's unstart. So that's how you start your courses. Now, if you want to remove, you can also remove some of your courses from your dashboard, my courses. But that one, I don't advise it like that. If you think you have a lot of courses on your page, you can maybe use it if maybe, as I said, you are in the second semester and you are still seeing some of the first semester courses on your my courses page. You can choose to move it. So if I want to move this one, maybe I want to show only the courses that have nice pictures on. I want to remove this one. I click on the 3 dots and I click on remove from view. And now it's gone. So I can have a clean my courses page. But it's still there. If I want to see it, then which means I have to come to or the filter, or then I'll go to what? Remove from view. When you click remove from view, it goes to this category. Okay, so if I click on remove from view, then I'll see all the courses that I've moved to remove from view. If I want to bring it back, I can just click the 3 dots and I bring on what? Restore to view. Then it comes back. It's just like how we do delete something to a recycling bin. Then we go and recover, restore it back into where it was. So that is it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And always make sure your view is always at all. Just keep that in mind. All. Sometimes students mistakenly go and put it at another one. Then when they come, they don't see anything on their platform. We've had such issues. So when they come, those are the log, they don't see anything. We'll check from my end. All the courses have been assigned. Later when we will come, we notice that they've probably changed this filter to a filter that has made everything hidden from my course page. So this is how my course look like. I believe this one is also self-explanatory. We have this thing that is showing 0 to 30%. I'll come back to it. This one is showing 40%. I'll come back to it later as we proceed. Okay, so that is for my courses. Okay, so this is a quick view. Now, what should you expect on the learning management system? Okay, now to access a course on the learning management system, you need to click on that course and go into the course. It's just like we have different classrooms. One class is teaching computer science. Another class is teaching social studies. Another class is teaching English. And you are standing outside. You can see all the classrooms, just as you are seeing. For you to go and enjoy what is being taught, you need to enter into one of the classrooms. So if you want to go into social studies, you enter into the social studies classroom and sit in the classroom and listen to what is being taught. If you want to go to science class, you have to go to the science class. It's the same thing. Sometimes students come to the dashboard, then they'll tell you they've been given assignments, they don't see the assignment. They'll tell you they don't see their learning materials whilst they've not entered into the course. So to see anything in that course, you need to click on that course and enter. That's where you can see everything there. So let's all click on the introduction to GCTU learning management system so that we can now see what is in the class. So we all click and that takes us to what? The classroom. Are we all following? Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So what are you supposed to expect on the platform? So every learning management system does 2 main things, or let's say things that you are supposed to do or can access on every good learning management system. It's either you are accessing a resource or you are engaging in an activity. That's the 2 major things every learning management system should have. That's the underlying thing. If a learning management system does not provide those two services, then it's not a learning management system. So when we talk about resource, what is resource? Resources can be a course syllabus. There are things you only go to the platform and just access. You don't need to engage that much with it. Just access, either download or just view. We call it resources. So something like learning a course syllabus. You can go to the platform and go and click on the course syllabus. Then you download it. Either you download it or you view it on the platform. So that you know that, okay, for this course, we'll be doing 2 activities. We have one assignment, that is 20 marks. We have a group presentation, that is 20 marks. Then the final exams is 70 marks. Okay, so that is the syllabus. Then you know that, okay, week 1, this is the topic we will treat. Week 2, this is the topic we will treat. Week 4, it's asynchronous delivery. There's a discussion. So that is a resource you can access on your platform. Then you can also go and click on access lecture notes and readings. So you can have lecture notes, you can go and access on the platform, and it's also a resource. Reading materials are resources. Videos, lecture videos, or any video on the platform is a resource. Any audio is a resource. Any link that can take you to either a link on the platform or a link somewhere else is also a resource. So you can see a link that can take you to YouTube to go and watch video, or a link that can take you to another website to go and read a particular journal or article. They are all resources. You are just clicking to access it, and they are resources. But when it comes to activities, activities are things that demand you to do more than just clicking. So we can have a discussion. After you click, which means you have to read and get engaged, contribute, do something. So it becomes an activity. An assignment, you go and read a question, either you type the answer online or you go and solve it somewhere, you come back and upload it as a coursework or a project. They are activities. A quiz, you have to go in, do the quiz. It's also an activity. Then we have other collaboration tools and others. So those are the difference. So you should expect not all of this, but majority of this on your course pages. Now, the activities you can do on the platform is a lot. And the number of resources you can access is a lot. But that doesn't mean the lecturers will be using all the various resources and all the various activities on your course page. The lecturers may not use it at all, because the lecturer has designed the course and he or she knows what activities he wants you to get involved and what tools to use. So you may go to some courses, you are doing peer review. You go to another course, there's no peer review. That doesn't mean the lecturer doesn't know how to use the system. You go to some assignments, some courses, you may do assignments, no quiz. You go to some courses too, there will be quizzes, no assignments. I hope you understand. So depending on how the lecturer has structured the course, you may be doing different activities. So it's my responsibility to let you know how to use all those tools, how to communicate and understand those tools, so that any of them your lecturers decide to use. TechnoSpark, please, you are disturbing the screen. Any of the tools the lecturer decides to use to assess you, you are okay. You will find your way around it. Okay. So I'll be switching again to the platform. All right. So let's all come to the course page. Now, most of your course page, this is the overview. Okay. Most of your course page is going to be designed something similar to this, not like this, but similar to this, where you have the course description, you have the lecturer's name, the lecturer's email, the lecturer's WhatsApp number or phone number. So if you want to contact me, those who are asking how to contact me, that's the information there. I believe you are okay now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that's the information there. Everything is there. My name, my email, everything is there. Okay. So that's it. So you have your lecturers' information on the platform. So that in case you need to access, you need to contact them, there should be a phone number or email. Even if there's no phone number, there should be an email. You can send email to them for them to help you, because they understand you people are distance learners. So you can't always we can't come to campus and come and look for him. The only way you can communicate with them is through maybe phone call, through WhatsApp messages, or through email. And they understand the task. So their informations are supposed to be there. So you can always reach them when you really need assistance or support from them. Are you okay with that? Then we have, this is the video I played. I've also embedded it on the platform. Okay. Then we have the course description. So you're going to see this, something similar on all your courses. You see the course description, the objectives, and the rest. Okay. Now, then we are going to see an announcement page on the platform. So over here we have what? Announcement page. So I have named it course announcement page. Some will name it just announcement page. Okay. Now, the purpose of this announcement page is for students to update you or send announcements to you on the platform, not on your WhatsApp platform. Even though sometimes the lecturer will decide to use the WhatsApp platform, which is okay because the lecturer has to try and use all the necessary means to get information to you, to a class. So the lecturer may send information to the course rep. So the course rep can put it on the WhatsApp platform. But the lecturer is also expected to also send a message on the platform, so that in case you didn't see it on the WhatsApp platform, at least when you come to the LMS, you can see that information. Okay, so that's for the announcement page. Now, then when you come to the down, we have, this is a glossary. We have different ways. I'll introduce all those things to you. So in case you want to send an announcement, or a lecturer will send an announcement, what that lecturer will do, the lecturer will click on it and just post and send an announcement. Now, on the LMS platform, we've linked it to your student's email, not your personal email. So I know most of you already activated your student's email. If you've not done that, tomorrow, kindly reach out to Madam Beta. Let her help you to activate your student's email. She is in charge of that. Because if you've not activated your student's email and you don't keep your eye on your student's email, certain things will just bypass you. Because the platform is responsible with your student's email. When a lecturer uploads something new, the platform will send a notification to you that something has been uploaded. When there is an assignment and the deadline is getting close, the platform will remind you, if you've not submitted your work, that the assignment is almost a day to close. Go and upload your work. All those notifications will be coming automatically from the system. So if you are not, you've not connected your student's email and you've not activated it, you will not see those informations. If a lecturer gives you a feedback after you submit your work, the student email, it will hit the student email and all those stuffs. Okay, so that's it. So when you look at the course page over here, this is the content page. The course page is in threefold. So we have the main content page, that all your materials will be. Then when you look at the right side, we also have a right sidebar here, just as we saw at the dashboard. So the right sidebar too, we have random code. This I just put it here. That doesn't mean you see it on some of your course pages. I just put it here. So this one is a random course keyword. What I do is the courses I teach, all the keywords that I know students may be struggling with, I create a glossary here. So this is a glossary, okay, which I populate the keywords there. So keywords and definition, so that students can always go there and click on it, and as they get some explanation to some of the keywords. Okay, so this is a random keyword. So what it does is it goes through the glossary and just pick it one after the other. Then we have latest announcements. So latest announcement is linked to the announcement page we have here. So if I post something in the announcement page, you should expect it to populate in the latest announcement. Then we have upcoming events, which we saw in on the dashboard. But upcoming events on the dashboard here, the upcoming events here, okay, is only applying to this course, not any other course. If you see upcoming event on the dashboard, it relates to any other course you've been enrolled in. But when you see it within a course, it's only tracking things in this course, not in other courses. Okay. Then we have activities here. This activity, what it does is You can play around with it. I'll give you I'll give you access for this platform for you to play around with it. So this activity, what it does is it checks the platform. Anything that is on the platform, it categorizes it into groups here. Into groups it. So we have what? Assignment. So when you click assignment, if you have 10 assignments on the platform, this one is going to show you only the assignments you have. On this platform, I have 2 assignments. Let me say there are 2 assignments, this and this. Okay. This and this. So if I click on assignment here, it's only going to show only the two assignments I spoke about. Assignment 1, assignment 2. Okay. That's for the activities. If I click on resources, it's going to filter only the resources on the page. So that also helps you in case you have a long page where there are a lot of materials. You can just use it to filter so that you can just know the material that is left, like the material you are looking for, then you can just access it and you are good to go. Then we have the glossary. That I said, the glossaries is for the keywords. If I click on, there are 4 keywords. I just put some 4 keywords there. But in the natural class, I may post plenty keywords so that when you are using a platform and you can just go back to it and just understand that keyword on the platform. You don't need to go outside and come back again. Okay. So that's it for the activities. Then we have this league. This league is just for rewarding stuff. For my study skills, digital study skills platform, we'll be using this league a lot. It's just something that is, I put it on a platform that help students. It gives rewards to students when they're using the platform. So when I give activity and you do it, you do this, you get rewards. And I can see from the ladder board who is leading, who is getting more points and stuff. So usually what I do is for my courses, in case after the semester, maybe 80 is A, let's assume 80 is A. Okay. And you got 78, which is maybe, let's say, B plus or something. And I feel like, oh, you've done well. I can come back to the league like this and come and check on the platform that what is your score on the league? Were you visiting the platform often? Were you active? If I see your score, then that's okay. I can give you 2 more points because you were participating on the platform to let you move from maybe B plus to A. So it's a one way of something I use to keep students motivated, and also in the form when you need certain grades, I can look at it and give you +1 or +2. I hope you understand. So you may also see it on some of your lectures page. If you see it, make sure the lecturer wants you to use the platform. So when any activity that is there, try and do it. Sometimes the activities are not scoring, though. But the more you do it, the more you get points. You have to get involved so that you can get more points. So that when there's time for the lecturer to add a +1 or +2 to help you jump from one state to another state, the lecturer can look at it and do it for you. So that's it for this platform. Then we have the online users, which I've already explained. Then we have calendar. What the calendar does is the calendar just works like the upcoming event. But what it does is it keeps track of deadlines. Okay. So the time that they have. So we have a deadline which is 23rd February, that is tomorrow. So you can see 23rd February, there is a small dot under it, and it's saying that we have deadline for an assignment and 2 assignments, assignment 1, assignment 2. Okay, so it's just like that. So on the platform, when an assignment is given and it is time bound, there are a lot of things that keep track of it. The calendar will be keeping track of it. The timeline will be keeping track of it. The upcoming events will be keeping track of it. So you shouldn't have any excuse to tell the lecturer, I didn't see the deadline. I hope you understand. Because some students will always say, oh, I didn't know it was tomorrow. Oh, sir, I didn't know. I thought it was next 2 days or next 3 days. That's why the platform have been done with that. The deadline will not just appear at just one place. It's showing in different locations. So that if you miss your deadlines and the lecturer decide that it's not going to give you an extension, you can't file the lecturer for that. So just keep that in mind. Also, apart from the right side, we also have a left side which you can also open. We have a left side which can also open. So for within the course, you can open both a left and right. So what the left side does is it's just like it gives you a bookmark of the page. So if you have, let's say, a long page, this becomes like the heading. If those of you who have been using Word a lot, you can create headings where you create a table of contents where you can click on it, then it jumps to that particular page. So that's how this just gives you such a feel. Instead of you, maybe you want to go to the last page of the course, instead of you scrolling and scrolling, you can just come here, then click on where you want to go, and then the system jumps to that particular section for you. So that's it for the left side. Let me just close it so that we can have the full view. Okay. So I also want to, we are still at the course overview. I also want you to also note that in front or beside the title, okay, there is this arrow you can click to collapse and open. So just keep that in mind. You can close, collapse, and open. So you can even collapse all, and your course will become like this. Simple. And you can expand all for it to stretch. So this option is there. So you can just collapse or then you can just open all. And every section is one. So we have this is one category, one section. This one is another section. This one is another section. This side is also another section. So you should just keep that in mind. Now, the title I'm giving may differ. Some of your lecturers would prefer to use titles for each section. Some may prefer to use weekly, maybe week 1, week 2, week 3. It's the same thing. Don't go to, when you go to a course page, the lecturer is using title. And you go to another course page and the lecturer is using weekly. It's the same thing. Don't get confused. Okay? Because a lecturer, we have some lecturers who will prefer to week 1. Everything that I've taught will be in one section. Week 2 will also go in another section. Week 3 will go in another section. We have some lecturers, they prefer topic by topic because they know maybe one topic will expand to 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So he wants to do it one topic. Then after he covered that full topic holistically, then he moves to the next session to start another topic. So depending on the style, you should just be able to adapt with how the lecture is flowing. All that means you have to understand the dynamics and how you can access your materials, and you are good to go. Right. So you have the course. So let me just post something in the course announcement. This is my student account. So let me just log in as a lecturer and post something. Okay, I think this is a lecture page. This is a lecture page. So let me just post something so that we look at it. So this is the announcement page. Okay. So announcement. So I can just type welcome as a subject. I officially welcome you to PCTU. Your lectures teams next weekend. Okay, so it's just an announcement. Okay, so I can just post it. All right, so as I've posted it, let me switch back to the student page. Let me just reload the page. For this page, I'm just students just like you, and I can see from announcement I have what? Welcome. Okay, welcome, and you should also see welcome. When I click on it, I can see what? I officially welcome you to. So this is how the announcement displays on your course page. Okay, so I believe you can all see the welcome to. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
please.
now let's move to this one. This one is a page. This one is a page. This icon, when you see this icon, is a page. And a page is a resource, is used to create other resource on the platform where lecturers will embed content on the platform instead of you downloading. The lecturer can choose to upload maybe course outline in Word format for you to click and download. Some lecturers will prefer to type so that you can just access it on the platform. So this is a resource, which is a page. Okay. So when you click on it, so you can also, you'll be seeing something similar to this on your platform. But even if you don't see it as a page, you can see it as maybe a file you can download with the course outline. Okay. So what that you do is you click on it, and that will take you to the page where you can see the course outline. So you can see for this course, I've created a dynamic course outline where we have module 1 getting started, module 2 getting materials, and the rest. So you see this one, you can download. So if you think you see a page and the material there is, you need a material, then you have to copy it, open your Word document and paste it there and save it for yourself. Because you can't download a page. You can only view page on the platform. Are we okay? So let's go back again. So that one is a page. Then for some of your platform, some of your courses, the lecturer will be putting the Zoom link for your sections. We'll be putting it on the platform. That's what I do with mine. So my classes, even though I know the Zoom link will be shared with you guys, I usually put it there so that in case maybe it's shared in the WhatsApp group platform and maybe you misplace your phone or something, something happened. Or something, your phone got spoiled and something, now there's class. You don't know how to get the Zoom link again because it was shared in a Zoom platform. How do you get access? Maybe you have a laptop. You know that as soon as you log into the LMS, you come to the course page, you can still get access to the Zoom link. So some of the lecturers will be putting the Zoom link to there for you. So anytime you need it, you can just come there, click on it, and you join the class. Then we have what we call forum. So this is forum. But before we move to forum, let's come to assessing material. So on the platform, there may be a lot of slides and things you can click to download on the platform. So this is a slide. The slide I'm using for the presentation, this is a slide. In case you need a slide, when you come to the platform, all the slides that are on the page, it can be a PowerPoint, there can be other materials in PDF, in Word, anything. All that you need is you click and the system will download it for you. So that's how you click and you download onto your devices. Okay. So you click and you download. Also, you may also see folders on your machine, or sorry, on your platform. Sometimes lecturers, instead of them dumping the resources on the platform, just dumping it, the lecturer will prefer to put it in a folder in an organized way. Just as on your various machines, sometimes you create folder and you put things in it so that everything gets organized. So a lecturer can decide, maybe the lecturer have 4 materials for a particular course or a particular topic, 4 different materials. He or she doesn't want to be dumping all the 4 materials on the platform. The lecturer will create a folder. Okay, the folder will be created whereby you can click. So this like this is a folder. All that you do is you click on it, then you get a chance as a student to download the folder as a zip, or you want to download the individual files in the folder. So if you click on those of you are online, when you click on that folder, you get the option to download the whole folder or download individual file in the folder. I think my internet is breaking up again. Oh. The internet. I believe you can hear me.
Yes, please.
Okay, so the internet is okay, so that's it. So you can choose to click on individual to download the individual, or you can see download folder. So if there are like 20 files there, You click on download folder. It's just going to download everything for you in a zip format that you can extract and access the materials. So that's how you access your materials on the platform. If it's a link, you only click, then you watch the video. Okay, so as I said, as we go on, you'll be seeing a lot of them on the platform. Okay, on different platforms. So you'll be fine. Okay. Now let's move to forum discussion. Let's move to forum discussion. So on your timetable, I think you have a session that is asynchronous, right?
Yes.
Asynchronous. One of the week is asynchronous. So what the asynchronous means is that we have the synchronous sessions. The synchronous sessions are the weeks that you'll be meeting your lecturers, either face-to-face or online. But for the synchronous section, your lecturers will not meet you, but you'll be expected to do some exercises. It can be an assignment, it can be a group work, or it can be a discussion, a forum discussion. So that takes us to how you can use the forum discussion on a platform. Because the lecturer can just put a lot of forum discussion topics there that the class should discuss during this asynchronous section. So you are expected to go to the platform and read the question and contribute. And especially if the lecturer gives instruction that after you contribute, you should also respond to your friends or your colleagues' work, then you have to make sure you do that. So let's use, this is a forum. This particular one, course discussion forum. Okay, this one. I want us to use this one to understand how a forum works. How a forum works. So when a forum is set, you see this icon. Just keep an eye on the icon. This icon, when you see this icon, is a forum icon. So what you do as a student is, let's assume this week is an asynchronous section and the lecturer has uploaded a forum discussion on the platform. What you do is you come and click on the forum discussion link, and that's open the forum for you. Okay, so now a forum, this is a forum container, but the forum can have multiple discussions. It's not just one discussion. This is just one discussion, but the lecturer can create discussion 1, discussion 2, discussion 3, discussion 4. And the lecturer expects all of you to contribute, read all the discussion and contribute during that week that you guys are not meeting. Okay, so if a discussion has been created like this, what you can do as a student is you can click on it and read and contribute. Now, as a student, I also have a discussion topic, right? This is a discussion topic. A student, you can start a discussion topic when you also probably have a question to ask or something. And this discussion topic, starting it helps you to sometimes get support from your colleagues. So in case maybe after the class you want to ask a question, you understand something, you can come here and start a discussion topic on the thing you want to discuss, you have issue with. And when you start a discussion topic, your colleagues will get notification. They can come and assist you. Your lecturer also can come and assist you and come and contribute to the discussion topics. So the discussion topic, you starting helps you. That's what I say. It helps you in case you are the shy type and you feel shy to ask certain questions in class. You can use the discussion topic a lot to initiate, ask some of the questions so that you can get support from your friends, thereby having the collaboration. That's where the collaborative learning comes in. So we'll do the lecture on first, then we'll start a discussion topic. Okay, so first, the lecturer has posted this. Let us all go in. This is what, assume this is an asynchronous section, and the lecturer has posted a discussion topic for us to contribute. All that to do is you come, you see the topic, then you click on it. So this is the topic. Okay, so the topic is meet your facilitator, your end facilitator, and introduce yourself. Okay, so this is the discussion. We are all going to do it. So it reads, hello everyone, my name is Justice Nyajitekwe, and I am your learning facilitator for this course. Okay. I say learning facilitator because my role is not just to teach you, but to guide you as you take charge of your own learning. I've always enjoyed teaching this course, and I look forward to another great experience with you all. I like to keep my classes fun, combining learning with play. I encourage you to join in, ask questions, and participate fully. I also ask a lot of questions, sometimes even about things unrelated to the course. So feel free to answer honestly. In the end, we all learn together. You can always reach out to me by WhatsApp, email, or by visiting my office. Now it's your turn to introduce yourself to me. So I have introduced myself to you guys. It's your turn to introduce yourself to me and your colleagues. Who are you? What do you do? What do you expect from this course? Also, feel free to respond to at least 2 of your classmates. So this is just a discussion. But in actual class, this is going to be a question related to what I've been taught. I hope you understand. And the lecturer is going to create the topic or the context in a way that it's going to involve discourse, where you have to bring in your ideas. Someone also have to bring from another angle. Someone may agree with someone will disagree with someone. And it's a free world. When you disagree, you just go to that person post, you tell the person why you disagree, and you give your point out. Okay. But for you to contribute to a forum, when a student makes this mistake, this is what the lecturer have posted. What you need to do is, when you are replying your first post, make sure your first post goes towards the lecturer. Then later you can go to your friends, because sometimes you come in late. Before you come, some of your friends have done posting already. Students, instead of them going to read the lecturer's post and responding, they rather go and focus on their friend posting, and they'll just be leaving the lecturer post. So to respond to the lecturer post, that's the first thing you have to do first. All you do is you click on what? Reply. Okay? Then you have the room to type. So I want all of us to do that. We are all doing the section. So let's say, okay, let me show you something in the reply. Now, this one you can only type. So my name is DT. Okay, so let me do, my name is Tontash. What do you do? And I am an instructional technologist. I expect to learn more and sharpen, okay, skills. Okay, so that's something simple. Okay, something simple. So for forum, before you post to forum, I just want you people to see this. This is just a normal test, but sometimes in real forum, the question may demand you going beyond text. It can be an IT question where you have to attach a picture or attach a code or something, because it's a discussion. A lecturer can post a discussion where you are supposed to go beyond just typing. So when the forum goes beyond just typing, then we have this option that is the advance. You will click on the advance and the text will expand to give you more rooms to do what you want to do. Are we following? So if you think you want to bold in your name, you can just bold in it. You feel like you want to underline this, you can underline. You want to highlight this, italics, you can italize it. Okay. And this platform works just like Word. You can click on view, insert image. You can play around with it. Insert image, bolding things. You want to make this a header, you can bring an header, paragraph, H1, H2, A3. You want to bring a table, you can draw a table, whether row, 2 row, 3 row, you can do everything on it. You want to center your work, you can center it. Okay. You want to do bulletin, you can do bulletin here. You want to do number, you can number 1. So everything is just like Word. So on this platform, I want you to play around with, because you'll be using it a lot when it comes to just play around with the formats here. For the IT guys, you can even go ahead to the source code and you can write code. If you think you are good in writing code, you can write code behind the scene to work. I'm sure maybe some of you don't know how to write HTML code. Maybe you learn it later. But if you know how to write HTML code, you can write HTML code behind, move to source code, then write your code and save it to work. Okay. So you do that. Then in case you want to attach something, a file, maybe you want to attach a document, a picture, or an Excel sheet. Those who are doing business, maybe you do some balancing somewhere. You want to attach some Excel sheet B or the IT report, some image B or something. Then we have the attachments here. So the attachment, you can attach image in the content here. But if you don't want to attach image here, you can still attach it down here. Okay. So over the content, you can attach image and video and audio and stuff here. But if what you are attaching is not image, maybe it's a zip file, is a Word document, Excel file, a PDF, or PowerPoint, and there is that one there, you can't do it here. So you have to come down to the attachment side here, then you attach. Okay. So this one's good. I'm going to go through this one, how you can attach a file, and that I'm going to spend time here so that when you get to assignment, we already know how to attach file for assignment. We will not waste time there. Okay. So to attach a file, there are two ways you can attach a file on the platform. The first one is the easiest way, where you can do drag and drop. So over here we have what? You can drag and drop your file here. And I know most of us know how to do that already. So when in case you want to attach a file, let's say I have my file at document like this. All that I can do is I go to my downloads or desktop where I think the file is. Then I can drag the file like this and drop it here. And the file gets attached. After that, they click on what? Post. Then you are good to go. Okay. The second option is when you can't attach. Maybe you are using a mobile phone. Okay. So with mobile phone, you can't attach because you're using a mobile phone or tablet or iPad to do your work. You can't attach. So you have to go through the other way. So let's go through the other way so that you can see how the other way too is done in case you can't do drag and drop. So for me to attach another one, this place can only take one file. Number of files, one. It can be set to multiple files by this one. So I want to delete this file. Another way or easiest way you can delete a file after you attach is by clicking on the file you attached. When you click on the file, you're going to get an option to download or delete. So what you do is what you delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. And that's another way of deleting files you've already uploaded on the platform. I hope you are following. So now let's go to attaching the file another way around. So that one, you click on this add button. Okay. There's this add button at the top here. You click on it, and that takes you to a page like this. Usually, if it's the first time, it will move to recent files. That's where it will be if it's your first time. So what you do is you come and click on what? Upload a file. And that will give you a screen like this. Depending on your browser, you see choose file, browse file, locate file. Anyhow, it's the same thing. So what you do is you click on that button. Then now you can navigate to where your file is located. So if it's your phone, it will give you a this privacy security option that the platform wants to access your storage. Do you want to grant access or not? Depending on how your phone is structured. Then you grant access, you have to allow. You know, sometimes when we install certain softwares, the software will need to allow our camera and microphone and things before we can use it. So you have to allow the LMS to access your internal storage. If you don't allow it, which means there's no way you can locate your file on your device. So you allow, then it will take you to the next page. If it's a mobile phone, it will take you to either internal storage or SD card, depending on how your phone structured architecture is. Some phones to take you to a page when you can see your phones into and categorize into images, documents, videos, other. It's your phone, it's your device. You know where the file is. So you should be able to navigate to where the file is, then pick that file. If it's iPhone or iPad you are using, you even go ahead, you can get the option to even pick it from your iCloud. So if you think your file is on your iCloud, you can just go to iCloud option, then you pick that file, then you attach it to your, so that's it. So let me locate the file. I'm still going to my download. Then I click on the file, then click on open. Then when you click on open, you can just click on upload the file. Okay. Then that's it. The file will come. But I just want us to look at something before clicking on upload the file. Let's assume the file I have attached here. I don't want the file name to come here because sometimes when especially the file you are uploading, let's assume you downloaded an image you want to attach from online onto your phone or your laptop. It will sometimes comes with some strange names. One PWC blah 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 JPEG or some strange name. Do you understand? So that strange name, maybe you didn't get a chance to rename the file before uploading. That doesn't mean you can't rename it here. So if the file name came with 1, 2, or a name that you don't like, before you upload it, the name you want to rename it, you put it here. So let's say I want to rename it to DL or ICD undergrad students. Okay, so which means this is the rename I will. So which means what I've done means if I upload, the file name should change from educational technology to what? ICD undergrad students. So let me click on upload again and let's see, upload this file. And you can see the name has changed. I hope you can all see it.
Yes.
So that's a way you can change the file name. In case you are attaching something that you don't like the name the file is coming with, you can change the name on the platform before uploading. Then after that, you click to post to forum. But I don't want to add the image, the file, so that I can do. So that's how you contribute to forum. So let me post. Hey, I'm last too. Some people cried. I do me first. Oh, good. Okay, good. Hey, wow. All right, fine. So I think I have, yes, I copied, please. My name is Amanda. I'm a businesswoman. I expect to gain higher level education. That's good. So that's it. So if you think you want to reply any other person, let me see. I want to reply Amanda. I'll just come to Amanda post. I click on reply. I say, okay. Okay. So nice to meet you, Amanda. I'm good to go. So you can just go through. So if it's an actual discussion, then which means you have to spend time, go through some of your friends' posting, then you just, reply them. Okay. So that's it for forum. I mean, we are okay with forum. Are we okay with forum?
Yes.
No, sir.
Yeah, we're okay.
All right. So let's move ahead to the next option. We have a chat room. Okay. So the platform today can be a chat room where lecturers can engage you in live session, like the way you do on your WhatsApp platform. So when a lecturer sets up a chat room, me for my class, I see in my class I'll be teaching, we'll be doing some of the chat. Okay, so I'll just be using it once in a while. So when you are ready, click on the chat. So let's all go to the chat room. Let's all click on the chat. I want to go in as a lecturer. So let me click on the chat. Enter the chat. Okay. So I'm here. So your lecturer will be there. All of you will join the chat room. Then the lecturer can just initiate the chat. Hi class. Maybe today we are going to we are going to discuss digital. Let's see. Okay, so in your own words, explain it for us. I hope you understand. So the lecturer will just be engaging you guys just as a normal WhatsApp chat. So the lecturer will just post something, who can explain. And this really helps a lot because the chat will be there unless the lecturer decides to delete it. Sometimes as you proceed, the lecturer may or some of your friends may post certain things there which you may be doing something later and you realize that you have to come back and come and copy that thing and add it to what you are doing. You can always come back for it and just add it to what you are doing. So let's leave the chat room now. And the chat, this chat and forum is, some people see it as an archaic way of learning because they feel like it takes time. Why do I need to go and type while I can get a video and watch? Okay, but there is research that really proves about this. That shows that when you where is the noise coming from? Okay, there is a research that shows that when you get involved in some of these things, the way of your retentive, how you can retain some of these things, it sharpens, it becomes faster, or you are able to retain those things faster or higher percentage compared to just reading or just watching. Okay. And my earlier masters I did in instructional, I did masters in e-learning and distance education. Okay. The masters I did, the professor who taught us, he uses the chat a lot in a class. Even if he asks a question, okay, and you raise your hand, sometimes in a class, because we'll be doing this online, you realize there may be only few people who will be answering questions. Okay, that doesn't mean the rest don't know. A lecturer can ask a question, then you see only one person or only some. If the class of 100, there will be only 5 people who they always keep answering questions in the class. Doesn't mean the rest are dumb or the rest don't understand the whole thing. They do understand, but probably some are shy because they feel like when they don't answer it correctly, they are going to get nicknames. Some too, because they have crash in the class, they don't want to do yawa and stuff, and all those kind of stuff. There are some people too, they are borrow, but they don't want to show off. So they keep the thing and they don't share it in the class. Then you notice that after exams, the guys who is not talking or the girl who is not talking is always getting the A's. So some lecturers will rather prefer you using the chat. So when the lecturer gives our lecturer, when he posts the question or he gives question in class, when you raise your hand, they will tell you, Justice, you don't need to talk. All of you go into the chat room, then post your answer there. Everybody, go into the chat room and post your answer. So you can give like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. All of us log in into the LMS, post your answer. Then we all post the answer to the same question. Then that's when you will notice that those who are not talking really know the thing more than those who are even talking. Because you know that their answers are very vivid, very, very understandable, and like they understand the thing and they can, their explanations is really what the lecturer was looking for. And at that time, there was no ChatGPT that was helping us. So if someone is posting something, then you know that the person is posting something that really, really he knows or she knows. You understand? So with that is why some professors, especially the old professors, they prefer to use the forum a lot and the chat a lot for LMS, for online and distance learning. So this brings us to the next point that talks about learning retention. Okay. And I told you research has shown that there are certain things that if you do, you're able to retain more when you are learning. You want to retain it more. There are certain things that you do. And this triangle shows that when you want to retain, okay, we have people who some of these things doesn't apply to them. Out of 100, we can get like 1 or 2 people that the loss of physics doesn't apply to them. They can even fly. Okay. But we are talking about the average majority of people, how we are structured, things that we do or things that we practice, and we want to retain things that we've learned, how we can keep it. Okay, the higher percentage of it. So it shows that after the research was done. So you can just you can go and read about the Edgar Dale's cone of experience, and that's the triangle. When you look at the left side here, the left side where we have the percentage, it shows that when you read, majority of when you read, things that you read, after reading, you can only retain, majority of people, averagely, you can only retain 10% of what you've read. That's why some people can, when it's time for exams, they can read the whole book. But after they finish reading, she said that when you tell them to, or they sit down to recover what they've read, they know that the volume of things that they've read and what they are remembering is just like 10%. And we've all experienced that. We've all experienced that. Then it goes ahead to tell you that what you hear, you can retain like 20%. So, which means audio is better than even reading. That's what the experiment shows. That listening to audio podcast is better than reading. So I'll advise you with that look for softwares that can convert your lesson notes to audio for you. Software that can convert it, or that can read it for you. If you are driving, most of you drive to work, convert it to audio, put it in your pen drive into your machine, or you connect your car, your phone with Bluetooth. Whilst you are driving to work, 30 minutes to work, you are still learning instead of listening to politics in the morning and other things. So the thing is just reading to you whilst you are, because you don't have time to work. You'll be going to work, and even when you come home, you are tired. Family will be calling, children will be calling, family duties will be calling. Saturday, you have to come to lectures. So sometimes you don't even get, and distance learners have that problem a lot. The time is not there. That's why they want to do distance. But still, even though they want to go distance, they still find it difficult to make time. So creating podcast of your lecture notes is one of the best solutions for you guys. Where you are going to work, you are playing it. Even if you're in the office, you have earphone, you are listening to your lecture notes. Just listen to it. You will learn without knowing that you are learning. That's why sometimes you can listen to a song multiple times. You don't plan of even learning to sing the song. But because it's on repeat, before you realize you started singing the song word to word without knowing. And that's the power of what things you hear. So take advantage of that. Then we have what things you see. So when it comes to images and videos, so if they have video tutorials, watch them. As soon as you watch, it jumps from 20% to what? 30%. Then what? 50% of things you see and hear. So we have seeing and hearing. And that one jumps from 30% to what? 50%. Then when we come to certain words, are things you say and write. So you could remember when we were in, SS and stuffs, SS and lower SS, especially when it comes to memorizing definitions. What is osmosis? What is photosynthesis? You memorize it. With the next minute, you've even forgotten even where it starts from. You can start the middle, then you can't continue again. Sometimes you can remember the middle to the end. You don't remember the beginning. And we all went through that phase. Come to memorizing definitions. So the strategy we were all using, unless you didn't school in Ghana, is that after we memorize the definition, we look for paper. We'll be saying it over and over. Then we'll start writing the definition down. We'll write it. Then you go small, then come and rewrite it again. Go and walk small and come and rewrite it. After I do it for some time, then it sticks. Or are they lie? Who didn't do that thing?
It's true.
Yes.
It will be true.
So that shows that when you say things and you start writing it down, it sticks. And that's how you can retain it. Then the 90% is the last one. When it comes to simulation, that is when you do the thing. That's why I was forcing people to do it practical. So my style of teaching is practical. I always love to teach practical courses. If you give me a theory course, I can teach it, but I'll not enjoy it. Because I want the person who doesn't understand it at all in class should be able to understand. And that's where the practical comes in. So I'll involve you. I'll simulate the thing. I'll let you have a real experience. I'll let you touch the thing, see the thing. I'll tell you, click here, go here. If error come, we will resolve it, then we learn. So that's kind of the simulation. So when you get involved, the possibility of keeping more of it is like 90%. So this practical thing that we are doing, I know after the session, all of you turn up borrow. Unless those who didn't participate. Anybody who's going to participate will never have a problem with the LMS again. Okay, so that's it. And this brings us to this, one of my favorite quotes that says was, tell me, I will forget. Sorry. Tells me and I will forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I'll understand. And this is my style of teaching. I'll try my best to involve you so that you can understand the thing very well. So this ends our session on, what's the time? It's almost 2 minutes to wait. Can you guys still wait or you're tired? And then we will move to assignment. Yeah, waiting. All right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the class. So let's move to, I think we are done with forum. Let's move to assignment. Okay, so we have assignment. So this is the assignment side. I want to switch to my students section so that all of us will be on the same page. Okay, so this assignment. So when you see this icon, that is the assignment icon. This arrow pointing up. It means you are uploading something. You are supposed to attach something to assignments. Now, on the platform, there are two types of assignments. Okay, assignments can be given on the platform, but the lecturers can tweak the settings for the assignment. Then the assignment will display like two types in two different forms. So we have the type 1 and the type 2. So I will look at both to understand it. When you meet them, you know how to just bypass them and you'll be free. But by default, the system will give you the type 1. So if the lecturer decides to just set an assignment, it's going to use the type 1 by default. Unless the lecturer decides to tweak the system, then it becomes the type 2 type of assignment. Now, when assignment is given, there are various ways you can get the assignment question. The lecturer can either give you the question on dictate the question to you via live class. That is the assignment. So you have to write it down. That's 1. 2, the lecturer can type the question for you in the chat, Zoom chat live, during live session. If he does that, the assignment has gone. 3, the lecturer can send the assignment to the course rep for the course rep to share in your WhatsApp platform. That's another form. 4, the lecturer will come and upload the assignment question on the LMS. But we advise them to do that on the LMS. Okay, so the question will be there for you to download, understand, and do it. But in case it's not there, I'm just letting you know that there are other ways in which the question can come to you, so that you are always alert when the question is coming. But most of the time, the question will also be on the platform, so that you can download, and after download, you can go and solve it and come and submit. So let's assume I've given an assignment. I'm the class. I've given an assignment. I've read it. I don't have it on the platform though, but I've given it to you. Now you have done the assignment. You know you want to come and submit. How do you submit? And that's where we are now. Now, when assignment is given, you will see the start date. That's the opening date, the date the assignment was open, and the due date. Students should keep an eye on the due date. So for this one, the due date is what? 23rd, that's tomorrow, 11:59 p.m., right? So that's the due date. This one too, that's the due date. Okay. So I said I intentionally set it that way. Okay. So try and make sure you have your eye on the due date. Now, when you are ready to submit the work, what you do is you come and click on the assignment link like this. And also sometimes the question can also be embedded in the link. So this like this, if this is the question, you can click on it and download the question. Okay. So that's another way in which the question can be embedded on the platform. So the question can be embedded on the link. I'm coming. Okay, I think I use this thing too. So let me remove my submission. I've already done it with that. Okay, so now so when you click on the link, you have what? Add submission. To upload your work, you have what? Add submission. And you can see what? Submission status here. No submission has been made yet. You can see it. Grading status not graded. Time remaining 1 day, 5 hours. Last modifier, nothing. Comments, nothing. Okay. So to submit your work, what you do is when you click on what? Add submission. And this brings us to a page. I mean, we've seen this page, a page like this before when we were doing the forum.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So for assignment can, a lecturer can set assignment to only take file, or you can do inline test or online test. Some assignment, the lecturer will demand that you do the typing on the platform. So if the lecturer assignment demands you typing, then there will be a room for you to type your answer. Okay. But usually you don't see this one often. What you see is the one that you have to upload the file. Okay. So for you to upload the file, you come to the file uploading. At that time, you've already done your work in Word format. Keep in mind, all assignment that goes to the platform should be in Word, unless it has been stated by the lecturer that you should upload it in PDF or any other format. It should be in Word, not PDF, unless the lecturer gives instruction that it should be in what? PDF. So just keep that in mind. So you've done your Word work, you have your name, your index number, everything. When you come to the platform, check the maximum file size. It's 5 megabytes. So if your file is more than 5 megabytes, you have to go and compress it before you can upload. Then we have what? Maximum number of files. You have one, so you can upload just one file at a time. Then we have what? Accepted file types. This one translated to documents. So Word, PDF, everything. So sometimes the lecturer will leave it open. But if the lecturer leaves it open, you still need to upload what? Word. Unless the lecturer leaves it. For this one like this, can pick Word, it can pick PDF, but it can't pick audio and the rest because it has been restricted. But sometimes, if a lecturer wants Word, if I want Word, I'm just going to restrict it to Word, so that mistakenly nobody will go and upload PDF there. But this one is just open to everyone. So to upload a file, what you do is after that, we already done it. Let's go for the easy way. Drag and drop, right? We drag, we drop. Then you click on what? Save changes. Now, I want us to look at something before I click on save changes. At the right top corner, we have what? Notification here, right? This is the notification. This notification, there's no notification. When you submit a work on the portal, automatically the system gives you notification here that you submitted the work, and email will be sent to your student email that you submitted the work. If the email delays, sometimes the email can delay due to server issues, but the notification on the platform will not delay. So anytime you are submitting a work, check the notification. If you don't see notification, then your work hasn't been submitted. Go back and redo it again. Sometimes students submit their work, the work goes on draft, they think they've submitted and they leave it. Later, the deadline will elapse, the lecturer will mark, they don't get marked, then they later will notice that the work was not submitted. The work was left as draft on the system. Okay, so let me click on save changes, and this is the first option. I click on save changes, and I get a message. Your work assignment has been submitted, right? For grading. And you can also see the notification. It's one notification. I hope you can all see one notification. Let me click on it, and I get a message. You have submitted your assignment to BRA. So as far as I have notification, then it means my work has been submitted. I hope you are following. So that's it. If you upload your work and you notice that it's a wrong work, you can remove the submission and re-upload. You can also edit the submission, but the edit submission comes in when it's an online text. If you do the test, then you can click on edit submission, because if you delete, everything you type will also go. You have to type again from the scratch. So if it's text, online text, you can come and click on what? Edit submission. Then you get a chance to edit the text. As far as the deadline hasn't elapsed, you always get the room to do edit submission or remove the submission. For the first assignment settings, you can always do remove and resubmit if the deadline hasn't elapsed. But as soon as the portal closes, you can't do anything again unless the lecturer himself grants you extension before you can submit your work. So that's the first assignment section. Now let's go to what the second one. So you can say I've done the first one. It has been clicked done. This is the second one. The second one, the lecturer will set it in a way that you will have to go through various steps before submitting the work. So let's click that one too and see. So I click on the work, add submission again. I have the room to upload. Let me drag and upload. I've uploaded. You notice that the first one, as soon as we click on save changes, the work got submitted. Christian, your hand is up. You can go ahead with your question.
Sir, please, I wanted to ask about tablet and phone users.
You want to ask about
tablet and phone users when we come to the drag and paste.
How
do we upload the file?
For which one?
For the assignment.
Yeah, you can do drag and. So for tablets, you go through the old process we did like when we were in forum.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. That's why I delayed the forum side so that we look at both way. Okay. So that when we can just go through. So okay. if it's a tablet user, instead of dragging and dropping, you just click on this add icon, click on upload a file, choose, just as we did when we were doing the forum. Okay. If you want the file name, you change the file name, then upload the file, then you are good to go. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
So for the first one, you notice that when we click, as soon as we click on save changes, the work got submitted. And that's why we got our notification here. But look at the second one. Let me click on save changes. You can see I don't have notification still. And the work still is what? Submission status, draft, not submitted. Sometimes students leave their work here when the lecturers activate the second option. So students, when you are submitting your work, relax, don't rush. Make sure you've gone through all the process and you've seen notification that the work has been submitted. Then you can now leave the page. So at this point, the work is at draft. So if the lecturer is marking, your work will be part of the work your lecturer will mark, because at this point, your work hasn't been submitted into the system. Are you following? So at this point, you can, if you want to edit, you can edit. You can do anything. But when you want to finalize the submission, then you click on final, submit final. As soon as you click on submit assignment, you can't edit again. Crispin, your hand is up. Crispin, you can go ahead with your question. Hello, Crispin. All right, so let's go ahead, let's continue. Lou.
Okay, sir. I wanted to know the difference. Like, how would you know if you get the second one? Unlike the first one, once you click on submit, it just gives you the message.
Yes.
And you can do editing and all that. But with this one, it's like when you submit it, it gives you another option again. It goes to draft before you submit it again. Is there a way to see it from the questions just to know that this is it, or like you just have to submit it and go into it before you check?
Yes. Okay. So you can't see it from the settings. It's the you can't see it from your end as a student. So you have to make sure when you are submitting your work, you wait till you see this submission status that has changed what submitted, waiting for grading. And also keep your eye on the notification, because the lecturer will just set it up. Usually when the lecturer is setting it up, they will do settings they want. Some lecturer can set it up that you can submit 2 times, only once. You can edit. Some lecturers set it up in how they want it. So you have to be sure that when you are submitting your work, don't rush, relax, go through the process. Make sure you submitted the thing and you can see that you submitted the work. Then you can go off the page. Now, when this settings is invoked, okay, you have the room to what? Edit and remove your submission before you do your final submission. As soon as you go ahead and you submit your work, you can't go back and edit your work again. So some students will leave it at draft because maybe they have intention that they can come back and do editing. So they'll leave it at draft. So if you leave it at draft, make sure before the deadline, you come and enforce it before the deadline. Because if you leave it at draft and you don't do the final submission and the portal closes, the work remains in draft. Unless maybe I go to the lecturer for the lecturer to enforce it. Lecturer can push it at a side, but sometimes it's a long way. Sometimes the lecturers may not do it. But the lecturer will not understand why you didn't stay, you didn't check to submit your work. And that's the reason why they decided that we should do this training, so that the students will not have excuse. That's why I decided to show you both, so that when you are submitting your work, you make sure you remember that when we're doing training, we told it was 2 times. So let me relax and be sure that I've submitted the work and I've seen the notification before exiting the page. Okay, so that's the purpose of the training. So if you want to edit, you can edit. If you want to remove, you can remove. But as soon as you go ahead, imagine you don't want to edit, you are okay, and you want to submit the work. Then you can now go ahead and click on what? Submit assignment. So you click on submit assignment, and this takes you to another page. And this one tells you confirm submission, because the lecturer don't want you come and tell the lecturer, say, oh, I wasn't ready to submit, and my tablet touch went to click on submit assignment. If I realize the thing has submitted, I really want to do editing. That's out. I hope you understand, because the student can say, oh, say it was as draft, I wasn't ready. If I realize my phone touch has gone to click on submit, the work is done. So when you click on submit paper, the system will take you to another page for you yourself to take something to confirm that really you want to submit the work. And that's where you need to confirm that you want to. So this one say, this submission is my work, except where I acknowledge this way, blah, blah, blah. If you are sure you submit the work, you will not be able to make any more changes. So the instruction is there. So if you think, oh, I'm okay, I don't want to make any more changes, then you will take this one, then you click on what? Continue. And that is when now you can get a message, submission status, submitted for grading. Then you come, then the notification will now pop up that your work has been submitted. I hope you see the steps for both. But by default, most of the lecturers will be using the first one. But I just need to let you know this one, so that in case you meet it, it won't be something strange to you. Are we okay with the assignment? So that's it for assignment. When you meet your lecturers in class, I think they'll be doing, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. As soon as you do 1 or 2 things, you'll be fine. And also this platform, I'll leave it for you. Today, tomorrow, you can play around with it. Upload anything you want to upload so that you can see how the submission is done. Okay. So that's it for assignment. I said I'm skipping Turnitin. So let's move to the last one, quizzes. Okay. So quizzes on the platform. Sani, you had this up. Abdullah.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
Yeah, please, the forum, no, I didn't understand it for the forum.
Okay, so this one day, I'm very sorry. What I can do is, are you a level 100 student?
No, I'm distance.
No, distance, level 100 or top up?
Level 100.
Oh, don't worry. We'll meet in class, so we'll catch up. Okay.
Okay.
So the video will be shared, so you can always go back and look at it. I know the time is far gone, so we'll meet in class and we'll catch up. So don't worry. We'll come back when we meet in class. Now I'll relax and we'll go over the whole thing again.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So let's continue. So we have the last section that we have quizzes. So with quizzes, then we can do multiple quizzes on the platform. You can have objectives. We can have filling. You can have fill in the blanks. You can have short essays. You can have true or false. You can have matching. There are a lot of options for quizzes on the platform. So this is a short quiz, which you can just play around with it on the platform. So let me just go through the quizzes, covering everything that we've learned here. So when you're ready to do the quiz, you click on attempt quiz. Then there's interface of the quiz. Let me see. So you have the question. So we can have maybe 1 question per page, maybe 2 questions per page, depending on how the settings will be done. Okay. Now you can go through, you answer the quiz, you go to the next page, and you notice that the numbering will be here. Question numbers. You can jump and go back and forth. Now, for the quiz, in case question 2, you can't answer question 2, you want to go and come. We know when we're in school, objectives. If you can't answer question, you do asterisk in front of the number, right? You do some asterisk, then you go out and you come back again. The platform also has the option to do that. So let's assume I can't answer question 2. What I'll do is to do the asterisk on number 2, so that in the later I can come back and answer it. Or maybe I choose an answer, but I'm not sure. So I want to mark it. After you do that, you click on flag question. So I'm going to flag the question. Look at number 2 at the right side. As soon as I click on flag question, you can see a red icon has popped on top of it. I can go to next. Maybe I want to flag question 4. I can flag it. Okay, then go. So when you are done, you can see which of the questions you flagged. Then you can always come back to that question by clicking on that question number to that question. Then you can answer those questions. After you answer, you can remove the flag. You can remove the flag. Then when you are done, you click on what? Finish or attempt, finish attempt. And that one will bring you to the page. That shows that it will even tell you, because I didn't do all the question, it will tell you, if I click on what? Submit or finish attempt, it will tell you that there are some questions you've not answered. Do you still want to submit? If you say yes, then fine. The system will go ahead and submit for you. And that's how the quiz works on the platform. Okay, so that's how the quiz works. Now, for distance learners, we've introduced a pictorial on the platform. That one I'll show you when we meet in class. That will take time, where you have to on your camera and the rest. So we'll look at that one later when we meet in class. We'll use it to do some 1 or 2 quizzes so that you have a feel of how that one also works. Okay, so that's for quizzes. That's for quizzes. Then the last thing is, how do you contact us if you have any issue? If you have any issue concerning the LMS and you want to send the center message, look at the right here. There's this icon, this round icon, right button. All that you do is you click on it, then you can send a message to us. So I think there's an agent online. It's not me. It's not me. So which means one of my colleagues is online at the moment attending to issues. So what that you do is you type maybe hi. Then it will give you option to enter your name, your email, and your phone number before the message goes. Then you can start your conversation. Now, when you are sending a message to us, try and make sure you have your name, your message that you type. Let your name be there, your index number. The most important thing is your index number, maybe your program, and let us know if you are a distance student. Okay, because the index number is unique to you. So if you let us know, hello, hi, support team, my name is this, and this is my index number, offering maybe procurement and supply chain, a distance student. I have issue with my account, or I have an issue with my assignment. My colleagues can see, but I can't see. Something like that. So when we pick your index number, it's easier for us to go into the system and look at. Sometimes instead of someone will come, hello, support team, I have issue. I need help. The person will not write anything. or my name is Justice. There are a lot of Justice on the platform. Even if you give us your first name and last name, on the platform, it's likely there's another student having your same name. So the only way we can identify is your student's ID. So anytime you are sending a message, a complaint to us on the even to anytime you are sending a complaint to GCTU, it can be the center for or the department. Make sure you don't leave out your index number, your name, and your program. And that's the easiest way we can identify you and solve your problem for you. So just keep that in mind. Then finally, let's go to notification. The notification, when I clicked on it, you notice we have correct here, that's red. Then beside it, there is a preference, notification preference here, this small icon beside it. I advise that you always click on it if you find yourself on the platform, then set it up. Now, this is the notification for you, how you want to get notified on the platform. So we have, if you don't want to get notification, you can disable notification. When you disable, you not get notification. Now over here we have a web and what? Email. Web notification means it will pop up here at the top. Email means a copy will be sent to your email. So if you want, some of them have been logged, but let's say assignment due in 7 days. You don't want to be notified, you can turn it off yourself. Feedback, you don't want to be notified, you turn it off. Forum, this one is forum, you don't want to be notified, you turn it off. Quizzes open soon, you don't want to be notified. So quizzes open soon, it has been set to what? Web, only web. Maybe you want to get email on it too, you can turn on the email so that when quiz is about to open, the system will send you email. I hope you understand. Then we have alternating and the rest. So all these things, it's up to you. You can just go through some of them and you can just turn some off, some on. And that one is for you. You can go through and turn it on and off. So that's the last thing I need you to know. Also, finally, kindly check your profile on the portal. When you click on the right top corner, your icon, when you click on it, go to profile, then check your name. Your name will appear here. Okay? Your name will appear here. Check your name. If there is a spelling mistake or an error has been created or something has been omitted, maybe your middle name has been omitted on the platform, kindly let us know, because the name here is what is going to appear on your certificate. So if there is a mistake here and you don't correct it, it will run through all your assignments to your certificate. So when you come to the platform, kindly do that. If there is no mistake, fine. If there is a mistake, you correct it. Then over here, you can also edit your profile. You can go ahead, edit it, upload your DP picture here. I love it when my students have uploaded their nice DP picture. It's very nice. So you can upload your picture here. Then you can write a little about yourself here. Then you can update your profile. Harry, your hand is up. You can go ahead. Harry. 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 Harry? Okay, so Harry is not talking. So I think maybe I've answered Harry's question. So that is how about the LMS platform. I've just tried to summarize. Yeah, Harry, you can go ahead with your question. Harry? Harry is not talking. Otabo hand is off. Hey, Sam Sherry. Yeah, Sam, go ahead with your question. Sam Sherry. Sam is not talking. Daniel Colley. Daniel Colley. Yeah, you can go ahead with your question.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, I can hear you, Daniel.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, when you are submitting a ticket, right? I wanted to ask, with the email, are you going to put the school's email or your personal email, please?
Yeah, thanks for the question. So for the ticketing on the platform, you can use any email, but you have to use a working email. Because if you set a ticket and the agent we are online, but probably is attending to someone, so maybe it will come and attend to you later. Maybe you go offline. You send your ticket and you go offline. As soon as you have a response to it, and you are offline, if you are online, you get the response instantly. But if you are offline, then the message will be sent to the email you provided. So try and use an email you can easily get notification on. So if it's a student email that you sign up, you've installed your Outlook on your phone and you can access it faster, the system will accept it. If you want to use your personal Gmail or Yahoo Mail too, for this one, they're fine, you can use, because it's just you communicating and complaining an issue. So you have to provide an email that when a response comes, you can easily get the response. So now they can put any email there. But if we are offline, you get a message that agents are offline. So just send your message and you get response within the next 24 hours. So it will respond. And what we do is in the morning, I'm maybe surprised that agent is online because today is Sunday. So it's online, it's working. Maybe in the evening you go offline. In the morning you come and check if there are issues. So if maybe you send your message later in the evening, and in the morning when we are in the office, it just goes through the reply, respond those messages. So during working hours there, from like 9 to like 4, 5, there is always agents online. But after working hours, when we come home, then your message becomes offline. Then we get responded the following day or in the evening when we are home and we feel like checking if there is a message, then your issue can be resolved that same evening. Okay, so that's it. Did they 12,000? Did they 12,000? Your hand is up, please. If you can unmute and go ahead. Okay, Harry, you can go ahead with your question. Harry. Yeah, I can hear you. Harry? It's not very clear. If you can match your voice for us more. You said? Yeah, I can.
Hello,
Harry?
sir.
Yes, boss.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes, sir. I was thanking you for this training. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, so I guess this training session has been recorded, and I just want to ask how to access this to access the recorded version of this training.
Okay, so the session has been recorded, but after the session, it will be edited. We don't just give the recording out. Distance ICD, they edit the recording. So maybe they start there were some noises here and there. They'll make sure they cut all those errors, those noise. Hey, where is this noise coming from? So they edit it well in a nice way. Then after that, it will be shared to you guys. So the video recording, what I'll do is it will be shared on your WhatsApp platform. The link will be shared. Then also, secondly, this video will be on the Study Skills platform, which we'll be doing. We'll be having Study Skills. So it will be added to Study Skills platform so that you can always look at it on your LMS. So you get access to it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Samsung, what's the name? Samsung SM. Prince Osu, you can go ahead with your question.
Please, I'm unable to log into the LMS platform. I use my index number and the default password, but still, I'm unable to log
in. Okay, so you don't worry. Did you pick my number?
No.
You didn't pick my number on the platform. Oh, so let me send you my number. I'm sending my number in the chat box. You will after the session, then I'll look at it for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'm sending my number to the WhatsApp platform. So that you just WhatsApp me after the session, then I'll look at it for you. So I've shared my number. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I received it. I think I sent it to one person, direct message. Let me share it again to everyone. So, all right. So, up again.
Please, Otabo.
Okay, so
Otabo.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
Okay. Sir, good evening.
Good
My
evening.
question is on the submission of the assignments. With the command tools on the submission of the assignment platform, is it going to be available on all the courses, or is going to be on a particular course submission?
The assignment?
Yes, please. Which the command tools on the assignment?
The
command tools available on the assignment submission platform. So I was asking whether it's going to be available on a singular course or is the same on every courses.
It's the same. It's the same on every course page.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It comes with the assignment plugin, setting up the assignment. It comes with that feature. So as soon as assignments is set, everything like that, it comes with it.
All right. Thank you very much.
So next question.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm here, please. Go ahead.
Please, when I log into the MLS portal, my name is not well arranged.
Your name is?
Not well arranged. Instead of what will, yeah.
Okay, so what you do is, after the session, send me the right arrangement, then let me send me your name, index number, then let me have the right, and then I'll do that behind the scene here for you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So I think before we the time, hey, you guys don't want us to end the session. All right, so let's take I want to take two questions. Then I have something to do with you guys. Then we can call off. When we meet in class, I'll be there for you. All the questions, bring it. We'll solve it in class. Okay. So let me take the last two. Let me see the last two.
Hello, sir.
Please, I sent you a private chat.
Crispin. Okay, Crispin. You can go ahead with your question. Crispin.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, please. I've been trying to log in and I'm having difficulty.
So, Crispin, I think your issue has been handled. Send me a WhatsApp.
Okay.
Send me a WhatsApp message with your issue after the class.
Okay.
Then, okay. So, in case you are part of the class again, after the session, send me a WhatsApp message with your index number and the issue. Then I'll look at it. Okay. So just do that in case you can't log in and you are
yes,
in class. Okay. All right. So I think.
Please, I want to find out if
There's
there's
one
a
more
recording this for this particular lecture.
You said you want to find out if
it has been recorded, so for us to review.
Yeah. It has been recorded. Everything has been recorded. So as I said, the video will be made available within the week.
Mr. Justice, Mr. Justice, please. I sent you a private chat, a question. I'm sharing here. Right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, please.
You are Collins.
Hello, sir. This is Daniel, please.
Okay, so you call. I think the person sent me a private chat. You can. I don't know if you can do it on WhatsApp.
No, I was just asking about the e-library stuff.
Okay, so the e-library, I'm not in charge. I think after this session, the library they are going to organize another session with you guys, with the library people. It can be maybe a weekend or something, then or one evening. Then their session doesn't take much time, like in 30 minutes. Then they'll take you through. So that one there's no problem. Okay. So that one will be organized. I'm sure by next week they'll put it in place. All right. So I think
hello, sir.
Yeah. Hey, hello. This is the last question. I beg.
All
This is
right.
the
So
right.
I wanted to ask about our learning materials and resources. So does it mean with the use of the LMS, there's no need for us to get any textbooks or anything? Everything will just be in the LMS, right?
Okay. So that the LMS will be uploaded with resources, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get other resources. You can equally get other resources. So if you're an IT guy, let's say you are doing IT and you are doing maybe a course in programming or Python or something, the lecturer may be using a book to teach you, but there may be another book that probably you can understand it better than what the lecturer is teaching you. So you can look for those books. So those books are there. The lecturers will provide you with resources for you to learn, but you can go ahead and download other books related to that same course for you to get much knowledge about what the lecturer is teaching. Okay, so that's it. You can just go ahead and download more books. If you go on YouTube, watch different videos from different people just to get more attention, because the lecturers are not there to teach you. They are just there they are facilitators. They are not like SS where a lecturer will teach you how to solve problem, then he's showing you how to calculate things. No, they don't do that. They are lecturers. They will facilitate. So they are just there to guide you. Then you have to do the teaching. You have to do the learning. You have to take the learning in your own hand. So they'll give you guidelines with certain books, certain things you can do, certain things, videos you have to watch. But that doesn't mean that is all. You have to go extra mile. Because sometimes lecturers may teach you topics, may not cover all the topics. Or maybe when they are setting exams, they may give you 80% of what they've taught you, or 70% of what they taught you. They'll bring 30% of things they've not taught you, but it is still part of the topic, like the course you did. So if you don't go extra mile to learn other stuffs, that's it. You may not answer that questions, but probably if you did your own research, you would have gotten knowledge in those questions, and you can just add up. That's how it is. It's just like BC and WASI. We learn certain topics, but we see questions that we've not met before. We don't even have idea, but it's still part of the syllabus. So you have to go extra mile, especially for the IT guys. You have to go extra mile. You don't need to rely just on your lecturers. You have to go extra mile. The IT guys, you have to go extra mile. Try and be ahead of the class. Topics that you'll be doing next semester, you can even start now. You want to go into web design, you can even start web design. You don't need to wait till web designing. You don't need to get to level 300 before you start learning web design. So you can start now. Certain things you can just go ahead and do it on your own. When we meet in class, we'll talk a lot about all those things. It's part of the digital study skills. And I'm going to equip you guys with various tools you can use to accomplish some of these things faster. Okay, so I'll help you to go through this thing. That's if you are serious and you take my class serious. You get a lot of things that after my class you can add it and just go along, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So before I end, let's do this small exercise. I really like this class, so let's do this small exercise. Okay, so I think I all see this screen.
Yes.
I think I see my screen. Oh.
Yes, sir.
So I want you to visit this website. Socrative, I'm coming. Let me launch. I'm supposed to launch it first. Let me launch it. How many of you know of Socrative? How many of you have heard of it?
No. No, we haven't heard of it before.
Haven't heard of it. Okay. So some of your lecturers, I know some of your lecturers will start using it from Saturday when you meet in class. So I said, then let me use it so that at least when your lecturers come and they say, go to Socrative, I'm not going to take your name. I'm not going to shuffle, show feedback, teacher pays, instant feedback. Okay, so okay. So all right, so I've launched it. So what we'll do is you go to socrative.com in your browser. So let me share it in the chat box. https The room name is just flow. So you go in as a student, just flow 2024. Okay, so I've shared it. I've shared it in the message box. So just click on the link. So let me try and go. I want to see Socrative.com. So when you come, you see, you come to that page. Okay, Socrative.com. You click on join activity. Okay, we have join activity here. We have room name, right? I want you can all see the room name. There is a room name here at the top. They change the front page.
Yes, yes.
The room name, just type just flow in capital letters.
Just flow.
Just flow 2024. Then you click on join activity. All right. So there are some questions you need to answer. And this is one of the things lecturers will use to take feedback from you. And we have a teacher pace. A lecturer can be teaching. He can control the pace, whereby he or she will be directing. If he gives the question, then he goes next. He gives the question, then he goes next. Then all of you will just be following. So this is Socrative, and I can see a couple of you.
You have to enter a name over here too.
I asked you to enter a name. Okay, I've taken the name off. You're not supposed to enter your name, so just go ahead. Okay, so I can see question 1. Okay, so question 1 we have. Okay, so Linda, you can go ahead with your question, even though you guys are doing this exercise.
Hello, sir.
Yes, boss.
Please, the plate is asking of our name.
Your name?
Yes, the just flow 2024.
Yes. The room name. The room name. Okay, so that's the room name. Can you see the room name?
Click. Type the just flow 2024.
Yes, please. So,
thank
you. So your lecturers will be using this particular platform. Some of them will be using it in class. So it's good. I intentionally decided to do this so that it will be. So you can download it on your mobile phone. You can go to Play Store, App Store, and you download Socrative. When you go to the App Store, there are two. We have Socrative Teacher and Socrative Student. So you download the one for students. Okay, later you can download the one for the teacher too. But since your lecturers will be using the teacher side, you will be using the student side. So anytime they decide to put certain things on Socrative, all that you need to just can log on, then do it. And lecturers can even use it to conduct exams, quizzes. Okay, so it has a lot of purpose. It can be used for feedback, it can be used for exams, and it can be used in class. We have what we call the flipped classroom. You can also use it in flipped classrooms. When you teach, you flip the class to online, then you come again to face, you flip again. So you can also use it. Okay. So that's it for it. I think I'll leave it. It will still be open. It will still be open. So I'll leave it at your leisure time. You can just finish it. And I think that's end the session. I want to end it. The day 12,000, you are back. Okay, did they ask your final question, then we can call the day off? Did they 12,000? The day is not talking. Prince Martin, you hand this up.
Yeah, sir, thank you. I think I have gotten it now.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So that's it for so let me see, which part of the training did you find most challenging? Let me see. Not challenging, none. Assignments and quizzes. The forum, but was clear in the end. Okay. Everything was cool. All right, good. So let's see. Did you have enough hands-off practice? Let's see. Okay, the yes is more. Okay. All right. So I think this one also, some of you can just look at how it works. You can, I don't know where most of you work, maybe you can implement it in some of where you work. If you think you can use it to take feedback from your workers or your colleagues, if you are in church and other stuff, you can use it. You can make it anonymous. Maybe if you want something, you want people to give you clear feedback on something, you can use it. You can log in as a teacher, understand how it works, set in the questions, share the link with them, let them log in, then you can get a genuine feedback from them. So that's how you use Socrative. Okay, it's one of the nicest tools you can use, and we'll do it in class. So the data study skills, you need to create an account over there as a teacher, and we'll do a little things with it in class. It's part of the thing, because you have to make sure after your first semester you have to also have other extra digital skills. It doesn't matter whether you are IT or you are doing human resource. It's GCTU. We attach technology to everything, so you have to make sure no matter the course you are doing, you get that technology skills. At least if you not get political, 60 to 70%, you should have it, so that when you go to the job market, at least you can also use computers and you can also do some stuff when it comes to certain softwares. Okay. All right. So I think this ends our section. If there is no more further question, I think we can end it. We were supposed to do 2 hours. We've done almost 3 hours. We've done well. So we'll end the section from now. So if you have any question, just keep it in the fridge. When we meet in class, you can just voice it out, then I'll be able to answer it for the whole class. But if it's very, very urgent, you can WhatsApp me the question, then I will maybe answer it to you later on WhatsApp. All right. So bye-bye for now, and we'll meet in class next weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Yes, sir. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you for your lectures.
Bye.
Bye, sir.